Hi everyone, are you there? See, if there is confusion in class timings, there's no issue because my class can be viewed anytime. Take your time and watch the class because it's going to be useful for you in one context or the other. This is a common class, okay, for seniors and juniors because this is a common class about transportation. I need to tell the juniors what is transportation because yeah, I have only taught you some problems. How transportation is necessary, you have to understand in order to understand the implication of these application and implications of these in business decision making. Basically, as managers, we are looking towards making decisions, isn't it? So, how transportation model helps you to make a decision is what this will tell you, and some are more case studies will tell you how assignment, how machines are allotted, how projects are necessary, how project management is necessary. Many of you may want to do PMP course, etc., etc. Okay, good morning. Yes, good morning, Ravi. All of you, a very hearty, happy, joyful morning. It's a Friday morning. Yes, we have come to the end of the week. We have to give thanks to God that all of us are safe and healthy. Yeah. So, as usual, we begin with a big smile from year to year. All right. So come on, everyone, give a very good smile, very big smile, right? Okay. Now seniors have marketing class. Shilpi, good morning. Seniors have some of them have marketing class. They've said they'll join and see the video afterwards. It doesn't matter when you want to see because I understand that you have internet constraints. You have yeah, Nagma, Shilpi. You have internet constraints. You have network issues and all that, and also others. Good morning, Amrin. Others teachers also have to take class, but my videos will be there online for you all to watch. All right, Vicky. Good morning, all of you. I'm glad to see that you all are waiting for me. All right, you can watch anytime. I saw yesterday there were about 101 views for the seniors class. For the juniors, I did not get to see. So keep watching, okay? All right, then come on. Now I'm going to open your PowerPoints. How Amazon is changing, yeah, how Amazon is changing supply chain management. Now, class, I want to tell you something. Yesterday, I noticed, there was little upheaval and all that. So whatever it is, we should not we should be cool. See, if we hear today, the need of the hour is unity, and in unity lies strength. You know the story of the old man who was about to die, and he calls his four sons and tells them, each of you, he gives them each of them one stick and break it. So each fellow takes one stick and tuck there. He has broken it. Good morning, Devika. So after that, he takes four similar sticks and gives to one son, break it. He cannot, neither can any of the sons break the sticks because they are all four held together or tied together. So then this the son says, "See, I'm going to go away." But naturally, the old man was the thread that kept the four sons together. Kishan, good morning. But then what happened is, if I'm not there, you should not break up because unity lies strength. So same thing I'm telling all of you. We at CBSMS should be always together. Whatever happens, we are all mature people, we talk to each other, we solve our issues, and we go ahead. We are humans, we are bound to have issues. My mother-in-law used to say, do problems come to trees? They should come for human beings, she used to say. So, okay, if you're not watching it live, after the marketing class, you watch it because it is useful case study, okay, in international business. See, that is the beauty of coming, thanks to Facebook. of coming on Facebook. You can watch it anytime. So my class doesn't, I'm trying to come early, but too early and this thing will be difficult for you all. So any time you can watch it. If you have another class, you watch it afterwards, because I feel, it is my duty to come on every day and keep you cheerful, because I know I'm like a mother to you, and you will feel good if you see me and I give you some little knowledge. So at least 1 hour I will try and come every day. You don't have to watch at the time that I'm coming. You can watch any other time. Please share my video with your classmates. And if you want with other MBA students, I have no issues. After all, knowledge is for sharing. All right? Let us come back. I hope all of you have eaten your breakfast and are healthy, happy. As I said, do never ever lead any small issue to a conflict or a fight. Okay, always solve it in with love. When you add I used to scare my son. If he did not eat what I gave him, I say, oh, my love is wasted. He says, why, mama? Why? Then he said, I think I put a little pinch of love in it, or I put a handful of love in it. Now all that love will go waste. The poor thing is to eat up. I don't know how good a cook I was, but nutrition wise, I wanted him to eat it, and he would eat it because he didn't want to, waste mommy's, love. So that way it is. So I'm like your mother, and I have special, worries that many of you are alone. Your parents are away, and you may be with your parents, and still you feel lonely. Yeah, and sometimes it is possible that one of my professor friend has his daughter who is stuck in another prestigious engineering college in the North India. So there are people who are missing their families, and your parents also will be missing you. And Rashid, are you there? Rashid is in Afghanistan. Shilpi is watching from Nepal. It's good. So let us start now. So how Amazon is changing supply chain management. See, I take my case studies from CNN, from BBC, then from academic articles written by various authors, bits here and bits there. It is nothing is hi Eric. Nothing is my own, because this cannot be manufactured. Yeah, I write the case studies. I this thing based on various books. I don't write them. I copy paste here. I'm not using them commercially. I'm using it only for my students, and I hope people will from whom I have taken bits and pieces for my students' benefits will forgive me. The case studies are only presented in the class. All right. So here we are. How Amazon is changing supply management, supply chain management. Now let me tell you what is supply chain management. This is for the special benefit of the juniors. Okay. Now what happens with supply chain management is it starts from asking what the customers require to customers' satisfaction. Please remember, it is a long chain from being proactive from where the customer says, I want this in my shampoo, to receiving the shampoo and say, yes, it is there. Okay. So what I want is all there in the product. So that till there, that is the entire supply chain. All right. When you start from the raw material to the finished goods and all, or that way, it's called upward stream. And from the finished goods to the raw material, hi Emmanuel, it's called downward stream. Okay, upward stream and downward stream. And it is also upward stream is also called inbound logistics, and downward stream is called outbound logistics. Please remember that. All right. Now, how Amazon is changing supply chain management. So supply chain also includes procuring first, about asking the customers what they want. So the research and development that goes into the asking of the product, and then you come into the procuring or purchasing. After that, you come into the manufacturing process. After that, you come into, after getting the finished goods, inventory management. After that, the distribution chain, all the distributors, etc. And finally, the customer satisfaction. So that is the complete supply chain comes there. There are some, they say, high value activities and low value activities and all that. But according to me, I think the whole value chain is necessary, because it is all interdependent, like a business is interdependent on society, and society is interdependent dependent on business. So we are all interdependent. We cannot say some activities in the supply chain have less value or some have greater value. See, what was Amazon? See, in the year 2001, 2002, I used to tell my students about Amazon, and I used to tell it like this. I used to say, look at the business model of Amazon. It is a bookstore. Amazon was a bookstore, and what we had heard about Amazon was that, say, I want to Amazon online shows a variety of books that you can buy. Now, suppose I want to buy a book, and I tell Amazon I want this book, and I order the book. Okay, then what happens is, suppose the book is published, say in Italy. Okay, Amazon from US tells the Italian publisher, send it to India. All right, Rajesh, good morning. Amazon does not acquire it, does not bring the books. Maybe it doesn't bring 100 books, 1,000 books, and keep it in its stock in US. They will ask the US Italian supplier to directly send to India. So this was how I should teach my students. This is a very good new business model of Amazon, which results in a lot of saving in transportation costs. All right. So, in addition to this, I should tell my students this, as to say, see, suppose you are acquiring, see, India is full of beautiful culture, beautiful handicrafts. Our clothes variety only is so huge. So if you are, say, one of you is from, I had students from Jammu and Kashmir that time. So I used to tell them, suppose you have contacts in Jammu and Kashmir, and you can bring those beautiful embroidery embroidered shawls, and you can you can get a supplier who can supply the shawls for you, and you can stay in Bangalore, make a website, and in the website you can show the shawls. Whenever somebody say in Venezuela orders your shawl, you don't have to bring the shawl from Kashmir to Bangalore and send it. You can ask the Kashmir fellow to send the supplier to send the shawl to wherever you ask him to sell. This is what I used to say. All right. Now, then now what happened based on this Amazon? See how Amazon has grown. Amazon has changed the face of retail through its use of bold supply chain strategies and the deployment of innovative technologies. We'll see what they are. That innovative technologies is something recent. The online retailer's history is of rapid growth and relentless innovations. Okay, it is reshaping the supply chain, and competitors are not, they have to run. 10 years after Amazon was founded, that is in 2004, revenue was only $7 billion US dollars, according to something called Statista. By 2018, revenue reached $233 billion. So it is the fastest company to reach the 100 billion mark in sales revenue. Amazon has taken only 20 years to reach. How? It has been now. Like, go to the next one. This is about growth and all. You can use it if you want to write about it, the statistics. But just see. Its transformation from a simple online bookseller to the retail, for it's a something it's a competitor to consider, in the retail industry, is remarkable. One of the high, because of the highly efficient supply chain. So continuous efforts to deliver products to the customers in the shortest possible time. All right. Amazon does continuous efforts to deliver products to the customers in the shortest possible time. So other retail giants are all trying to compete. Okay, so how does Amazon do it? See, back in 2005, Amazon launched its Amazon Prime service by paying an annual membership fee. Customers received guaranteed 2-day shipping on hundreds of thousands of products. You know that we have Amazon Prime in India. It was introduced later on, not as early as in 2005. I don't know when, but still we have Amazon Prime in India from I think 4 or 5 years. The introduction of 2-day delivery was a game changer that established Amazon as a dominant player in the retail industry. When many other see when again what Amazon did. See, to compete with Amazon's 2-day delivery, when other retailers were trying to do the same, Amazon suddenly offered one more new thing. It said 1 hour delivery with Amazon Prime Now service. Now we have Amazon Fresh Now, which says 2 hours delivery. So you get all your fresh vegetables and fruit within 2 hours, or with the delivery slot, and it is convenient. Suppose I'm working and I reach home at 6 o'clock, then I can probably then I can say deliver to my house between 8 and 10. There is also a 10 to 12 slot, so we can go into that slot also. See, these are all innovative strategies. And how do they do that? They, like I was telling you, get into the backyard of the customer to understand how the customer lives. All right, in the front yard, you have the beautiful pots and all the decoration. We keep the kitchen cloths, the mop cloths, the mop, and the broom in the backyard. So, get into the backyard of customers to understand how a person, lives, or what a person really requires. You have to live and understand and talk to them. And then I gave you one nice cartoon yesterday about project management. Did you see what the customer wanted and what everyone designed? See, what one says is not understood by another in the same way. Translation is different. The way you understand each other is different. And then there are context cultures. Like I was telling you in the international business, this can mean no, this can mean yes. There are a lot of things like this. All right. So, the culture wise, environmental wise, attitude wise, opinion wise, various things, something else. Okay, let's come back. When many other, okay, the company always made life difficult for others with its innovative strategies. Okay, uh, why do people like Amazon? Quick, see, I'm not advertising for Amazon. I'm just, as a business person, telling you how it has gained the market share and the position that it currently has. See, I particularly like the advertisement of Amazon. I was telling you, whenever we see MNC, it is like both them and it is us. So Amazon has tried in its advertisement to make it we. Hamara dukan hai na. This is what they say. And where did you bring it? From our dukan, like that. So it is like Amazon has tried to make it we, not them and us. All right. So see, Amazon has sophisticated information technology. When you put together all these suppliers and all the networks and all the delivery boys, etc., etc., you need to have an excellent supply network. All right, online hands-on system. All right, you see all those delivery boys carrying a system like that where they know the minute I get, suppose I get something delivered at my gate, before when I come in and see my phone, it already says such a product delivered to you, isn't it? Within seconds. And that has to happen in a matter of seconds only. All right. I cannot get a message tomorrow saying I got my package delivered yesterday. You know, so it would make no sense. It would show inefficiency. So once Amazon has delivered, the headache of Amazon towards this or the responsibility of Amazon towards me finishes. All right, they can go on to other customers. That is why delivered message is very important, and that is one innovative technique that is developed by Amazon. And now all the online producers, whoever, they tell you it is delivered. All right. Now, an extensive network of warehouses. I was telling you there should be intermittent supply. So, see, I was telling you about, I think I told the seniors, suppose we have a factory in, say, Bidadi in near Bangalore, and where the factory wants to sell. Let's take the, I was telling you the example of Amul. Amul is located in Anand. Anand is a place 2 hours from Ahmedabad. Okay, Ahmedabad is the capital of Gujarat, and like Bangalore, it has a network of communication services, train, rail, road, airways, everything. Okay, international flights, domestic flights, plenty from Ahmedabad to all over India. Now, suppose Amul wants to deliver, everywhere, all over India, then it has to have warehouses. It cannot every time someone, say from Tirunelveli, Tamil Nadu, gives Amul a large order, Amul cannot send from its factory. It has to have stockists, distributors, and it has to have, even if a distributor asks Amul to send a huge supply to Tirunelveli, it has to go from a warehouse that is meant for South India. Suppose Amul has a warehouse in Bangalore, and if Tirunelveli person says, I want orders something from Amul, it has to go from Bangalore, not from Anand, Gujarat. It would make no sense. Every time for all the whatever order comes, you cannot always go from the manufacturing facility. So it requires warehouses. Suppose Amul has a warehouse, let us say near Delhi, and someone in MP, Madhya Pradesh, asks for something from Amul. Then it will not go from Anand, Gujarat. It will go from the warehouse of say Delhi. All right. I'm just telling you Amul's example. I really don't know. I'll try and find out about Amul's distribution network. I'm a very big, admirer of Amul and the revenue model. I was in IRMA, that is Rural Management Institute, in 2018 for a 1 week course, and I have gone to Amul, met people there, seen the factory, and I have also gone, Irma facilitated that we go and meet the milk producers, go to the milk producers' houses, see the buffaloes and the cows, because there are a lot of buffaloes in Anand. See, if you sometime, what I will do is I would like to give you, instead of telling you bits and pieces of Amul, I would like to give you the whole case study. It's a wonderful case study. It is also a case study for juniors about the transportation and supply network. All right. Now, when I'm telling you about warehouses and I'm telling you how it has to go, please remember how I taught you. It doesn't mean when I taught you transportation, I told you transportation is a decision that happens outside the business, not inside the business. How does it happen outside the business? Which warehouse to which retailer it has to go? Do you remember? I gave you the supply, and under the supply there were S1, S2, S3 as suppliers. I said you can make it W1, W2, W3 as warehouses. So from which warehouse to which retailer it has to go, when it has to go, which is cheapest to go. Let us say we have something, we have to deliver something to somewhere in the middle, that is say to Jharkhand. Okay, let us say we have to deliver something to Jharkhand. It is possible to deliver from, say, Bengaluru, from Chennai, or from Delhi. So we have to do, in this case we have to decide how much does Jharkhand retailer want, how much Delhi can supply, how much Chennai can supply, how much Madras can supply, Bangalore can supply, Hyderabad. And according to the least cost method, or the northwest corner rule, or the Fogel's method, we can decide, and the least cost, etc., and we can go ahead and supply. All right. And how much is the requirement is there, all this we have to take. Sometimes cross talking helps. See, students, juniors especially, cross talking means what? Now say, suppose A and B order goods from the same supplier in Mumbai. All right. Now in supply chain, we have something called supply chain partners. You will learn about supply chain in information systems as well. All right. Supply chain is a topic that pops up in various topics. Even in information systems, it will pop up. All right. Now, I was telling you, wait, I just missed what I was telling you about. I'll go ahead and I'll remember and tell you. Meantime, let us go ahead. I was talking to you about extensive network of warehouses. Yeah, I was telling you in transportation how much and how it has to go, and the least cost method, the Fogel's method, however you want it. And then it is not, when you take a managerial decision, it is not always all the time quantitative decisions. The qualitative decisions also matter. Maybe the winter in Delhi is extreme, so you may decide to, instead of taking from Delhi, you may decide to take from Chennai. But you may also decide that the summer in uh, Chennai is extreme, so better take from moderate Bangalore. You understand? So there are some qualitative decisions also, the qualitative issues also to take. One second. Too many pop-ups coming. Okay, so this is the way you have to see. I was talking to you about, one is sophisticated information technology. When you talk about information technology for business, you will learn about all the systems, management information systems, office operation systems, and especially you will learn about ERP and BPR, which are very important. Then we will also learn about decision DSS and expert systems, how each one is different from each other, and group DSS. All this happens. Okay, so you have to take all, understand all that. When you these all the subjects in your second semester are interconnected with each other. All right. Then you have, first of all, information technology. Then I talked to you about extensive network of warehouses, multi-tier inventory management. Inventory management is not done in a single phase. It is done in multi-tiers. All right. The decisions, I mean, one decision, another decision. It's not a single decision that helps in deciding how much inventory, where the inventory has to go, etc., etc. And excellent transportation. Now, this is what you have to talk about. Now, all these four components make Amazon's supply chain the most efficient uh, uh, among the major companies in the world. So uh, currently you have shop from home, and that is possible. Amazon's supply chain heavily depends on the outsourcing of its inventory management. Now, juniors have to understand that there is a concept called vendor management, managed inventory. I must have told you in one of the classes, vendor managed inventory is inventory where the vendor decides how much he wants, when he wants, from the company supplier, and he initiates the order. Now, manufacturer doesn't, excuse me, excuse me, I need a drink of water. Sorry. Manufacturer does not have to ask, do you want to supply, etc., etc. The vendor sees how much is in his go down, how much is his how much units of the product is in his shelf, what is the supply for that he requires, what could be the sales for that day and the rest of the week or month or something. Depends on that. The vendor himself manages the his own inventory. The manufacturer does not have to say, "Oh, I gave you 1,000 units last month. This month also, I have to send you 1,000 units. Do you want it or should I delay it?" Something like this. So I was talking to you. Sorry, what I forgot was cross docking. Okay, in cross docking, what happens? A and B order products from somebody in Mumbai, the same supplier in Mumbai. Now, A orders a different product, B orders some of the product that A orders and some other product. Okay, so supplier in Mumbai has to give A one product, has to give the same product to B plus another product to B. Now he finds that if he sends to A, he has to send. Says A wants it soon, so he has to send immediately. So he finds that if he sends the lorry or a truck immediately, it's only half full. So A will be forced away. Naturally, he'll, excuse me, take the transportation cost on himself. So A will have to pay all the transportation money. Okay, so since in supply chain people become partners, they don't have a whole lot of suppliers. They try to bring their suppliers to a few so that they have very good relationships with the suppliers, and the vendors, they try to help the each other. All right, the supplier helps the customer. All right. So in this case, what I was telling you, A's truck has to come half full from Mumbai to Bangalore. So the Mumbai supplier talks to B and he says, I know I have to send your supplies in 15 days or 20 days. Since I'm sending only half a truck, empty truck to A, do you mind if I send you the product earlier? Can you stock the product this time? It will mean that you and Mr. A can share the half the expense of the truck. So instead of paying the full expense and bringing half a truckload, now what has happened? The supplier from Mumbai has talked to B. B says it's fine. If I can save so much money, it's a trade-off between saving half a truckload money expense and some little expense of storing the product in my storeroom or warehouse or whatever. So B says yes, and both of them get their product in one lorry load. This is called cross docking. Sometimes, now I'm talking about two different producers. Sometimes one producer, one supplier, instead of sending the same product in one truck in transit, he might put something else also. You may have a truck loaded, you may have a refrigerated truck, and part of it adjusted for fish and meat, part of it adjusted for a less, higher temperature for vegetables and fruit. It could be like that. This is the essential meaning of cross-talking. Okay. Now, third party logistics. The short form is 3PL, capital P, capital L. Amazon's 1 hour or same day shipping is possible because of its dependence on logistics. It understands that if you go into 3PL, that is third party logistics, sometimes you may not get the delivery as decided. See, I had one experience once. Okay, I got a message from from logistics fellow that I could not recognize. It was a small fellow, or I don't know, not from Bangalore. I don't claim to know all the logistics fellows in Bangalore. But I got from unknown this thing saying your product has been could not be delivered because you cannot be contacted. Now, to my utter surprise, I had not got any message or a telephone call that they were coming to deliver it. Then I just ignored it. I said, okay, they'll come tomorrow. And you will not believe it. I had bought two apparels, two cloth pieces at a very good discount. Okay, and thanks to my not reacting to that message saying that I have not been contacted, what happened is I had no choice there. I just kept quiet, saying they will come. I lost both. It never came. Fortunately, I had not paid. I had asked for cash on delivery, so I had not paid, and there was no issue. Even otherwise, online suppliers always send back the money promptly. Within 2 or 3 days, it reflects in your account, in the account from which it had gone. So, in this case, what happens? You see, Amazon, as compared to this, Amazon, you get a message and they ask you whether you were contacted. And if you were not contacted, you have to say you were not contacted. In the previous case, it was not Amazon that I had bought from. I had bought from another website. They did not ask me whether I had been contacted or not. I was simply told that since could not be contacted, customer could not be contacted, the delivery could not be made, and never happened. But in the case of Amazon, it will be attempted tomorrow, they tell you. So that is why I'm saying information technology of Amazon is pretty good. So they'll ask you, were you contacted or not? If you were not contacted, obviously Amazon makes arrangements to see that you were contacted. And I have never have the experience of that the goods have gone back, etc. Such a thing has not happened with Amazon because they take care of the whole entire thing. All right. Okay. Good morning, Rajesh. Okay. So I come to delivery options. Delivery options from Amazon are Prime delivery, 1 day delivery, first class delivery, free super saver delivery, etc. Now, the delivery preferences also of customers are great. Suppose I have a function and I tomorrow and I decide that the dress I bought today is too tight for me. I have put on weight. What do I do? I have to run and buy a dress. If I cannot run and buy a dress, what do I do? Then I look at Amazon and say I want super fast delivery and I get it. All right. Even something like this. Otherwise, I look at a dress on Amazon and say, oh, I like it. Let me buy it and keep it. Whenever I require, I can wear it, or I can start wearing. Once it comes, I can start wearing it for one of my daily uses. Something like this I can think of. So there are two options here. I wanted super fast delivery because it was an emergency. And the other hand, okay, it's a week or something, I'm okay with it. All right. Sometimes the product is so good, you're willing to wait. All right. You're willing to wait. So once I remember, I bought some cushion covers from a foreign company, and sofa covers. The sofa covers were so nice. I really liked them. I had to wait 1.5 months. They told me that the customs at some Indian airport, it had got caught and all that. I didn't bother. I waited, and I got my package in 1.5 months. But the stuff was really really good. My sofas are shining because of those covers. I really like them. Okay, so I've given you three choices. I'm willing to wait a long time. I'm willing to wait till the normal 5 7 days this thing, and I'm willing to wait only 24 hours. So you see, Amazon has taken care of all the three possibilities, or if there are any other possibilities that I have not foreseen. As a customer, I'm telling you, three possibilities are possible. You see, that's one. Possibilities are possible. Okay. Amazon's own warehouses are strategically placed and stocked. I have one Amazon warehouse near my house. And see, the beauty of it is we know where it is. Suppose the fellow says, I'll supply it tomorrow. We have gone there and said, hey, we are here, give it to us now. If you are, I want to see it, I want to see how it looks on me. Or, oh, it's an electronic item, I want to see how it works, something like this. So, see here it says you're moving closer and closer to main metropolitan areas and city centers. It is right, near the depot here, and it is in the heart of the city. So this is you can get here. So Amazon uses a pure push strategy for the products it stores in its warehouses, forecasting demand for the specific region. Amazon Fresh, for example, it stocks and stores for our region whatever is necessary. I have had Amazon coming at 10:20 in the night with fresh vegetables because I asked for the 10 to 12 slot. It's something different, isn't it? Don't you agree? Who will supply you vegetables unless it is your known nearby, person? But I got fresh vegetables, all packed neatly. So the thing is, when you get individually packing, and imagine I go to the market and I get all the vegetables, they'll be all together. I have to sit and separate them. In contrast to it, I get, or I have to take individual covers. So I'll get, I pack in different covers and bring. In contrast to that, Amazon gives you individual packing. That also is one fact that I like as a working lady. I like very much. So why I'm telling you this is there are small things, micromanagement things that really works to win the heart of customers, and that has been taken care of by this company. Okay, as I told you, the Amazon warehouse is in the heart of the city. So if you want if you're, say, I'm not at home till 8:30, and they could not deliver it to me, the delivery boy says, I'll come tomorrow. You go to that warehouse and they give it to you. Okay, so it uses a pure pull strategy when it sells products from third party strategy. How do you do it? Pull strategy means you see I see something that I like. I see a pair of trousers that I like on Amazon, and I order it. It is sold by somebody in somebody in Ahmedabad. So Amazon, from Ahmedabad, I get the product. So when it's a third party supplier, it's a pull strategy. All right. Okay. It says, see, this is about America, classes and zones. We'll not talk about that. We'll go to the next one. The location size and number of where the location, sorry, location location of the warehouses, size of the warehouses, and number of warehouses are success factors in the Amazon supply chain. It's divided into storage areas. It's library, primary. Okay, this is not really necessary. I have told you what I want to tell you. Go to automation. Now there is a Sepide. Good morning. Yeah, seniors, you finish your marketing class and then you can see my video whenever you want. All right. That is why I come on Facebook, because in Zoom you cannot be omnipresent. You cannot attend two classes at the same time. But if my classes will be recorded, so you can see my classes anytime. Okay. Thanks to Facebook. You have to be grateful. Okay. Now see, company has, see, robotic warehouse solutions. I have given you the, go next and see, there is a GIF form, delivery drones and Kiva robots. These are the Kiva robots are what you see in the picture. What comes, it's the assembly line is moving. They are the robots, and the drone is what is picking it up and giving. It is said that in the Amazon is using going to use drones henceforth to deliver it to you. I'm very interested to wait and see when from the nearby Amazon warehouse one drone will come to me to my house with when drone will come to my house with fresh vegetables and fruits. Wouldn't that be interesting? Imagine one drone will come and settle down in front of my gate, and I have to unload, and then I have to sign on that, and the drone will take off. Well, it's a very interesting concept. I'm definitely looking forward to it. I believe going to start in the United States. You see the picture and the GIF I have given you. It's a very interesting thing. So these are the Amazon. These are the robotics now. So robots are catching on domestically and large islands of automation. All right, Mallikarjun, good morning. Yeah, auto store. These are some things are in America, but you have to understand. In juniors in transportation, how it happens, and seniors, it's an MNC, how it manages to do its distribution network. I'm not talking here about sourcing. When I talk about suppliers, third party suppliers, I am talking about global sourcing. All right. It's not even international purchasing. I'm talking about global sourcing. All right. So here we are. Um, I think this is about all. Amazon's CEO announced in 2013 that it was, drone, etc. See, in November 2017, it announced the development of a drone that will self-destruct during flight if not required. Say, if there's an emergency and the drone is going to crash against something, then I think it will self-destruct. Imagine my vegetables and fruits on that drain, and it will be raining vegetables and fruits for somebody if the drone self destructs. This is a small joke for you to laugh and smile, but otherwise, imagine having a drone coming in. So, this is about all. Now, I want to come to the manufacturing sector slide. Amazon also produces chargers, dog poop bags, everything. Now, there is one more thing, one beautiful advertisement about Amazon. What it does is it says, even the grass you want, it will give you. So I remember buying this, that coir, this powder of the coconut, I forget what it is said, that you need to put in your pots in order for your plants to grow, something like that. I remember, see, it's like this. Amazon is one store where I personally feel I can get what I want. See, if you see behind me, you'll see my shelves in the kitchen in a bright yellowish orange. I love that color. I have that color all over my house, my walls, in my hall, in all there, in my bedroom and all. They are in this beautiful orange color. Here in this, it is looking yellow, but it's a beautiful orange actually. So what happens is, I wanted to put plants inside my house, and I wanted it in this color. So I looked on Amazon, and yes, I got the pots delivered to me. So I have three beautiful pots inside my house is in this color with plants in it. So this is the reliability you feel that is there in Amazon. All right. I'm not saying other online retailers are not reliable, but since I'm on Amazon case study, and I want to tell you about the factors that make Amazon such a powerful giant is all this IT, information systems. There are warehouses which are within the city, and I told you the other things. So they're making batteries also, Bluetooth speakers, they're making chargers, backpacks, etc., etc. So it's a manufacturing this thing. It manufactures also. You just read it anymore. I don't need to explain much about it. This is all I want to explain about the case study. I hope you enjoyed it. Now, since juniors, I want to do a couple of case studies for you before I go on and do the next chapter. I don't want you see there are some of you. who have not logged on initially and logged on later. So I don't want you struggling to catch up. So I'll give you a week or a few days, and I will do some case studies which will be useful for you, whether you're in first year or second year. These are all case studies which are interconnected with the various subjects. We cannot help it. I cannot bring a case study that is concerned with only one subject. I do not believe in such case studies. So it will be a wholesome case study that will help you in your first semester subjects or in your fourth semester subjects or in between, all the same. Okay. So I will stop the case study here. Hope you enjoyed it all. Yeah. Please remember, we have to be united. Again, sang a small hymn for the seniors. I want to sing it for you. Please remember, we should not be, sad about what is happening in the world. You should be happy that we are healthy. As some seniors once said, health sure is wealth, and this is what we realize in these difficult times. So keep smiling and think of not very far ahead, think of how you're going to spend today well, and tomorrow will take care of itself. As I told you yesterday, look at the flowers, the colors, the petals, the texture of the petals, which we cannot emulate at all in manufacturing textiles, etc. Right? So it's like this: Lord, for tomorrow and its needs, I do not pray. Keep me, my God, from stain of sin, just for today. Let me both diligently work and duly pray. Let me be kind in word and deed, just for today. Once again, let me be kind in word and deed, just for today. Let us be kind to each other. Kindness costs us nothing, but it gains the whole world. Let us do kind deeds. Let us support each other, not be cruel to each other, not gossip, not point fingers. Yeah, let us be united class. Okay, let us all love each other, learn to love each other. Have a great amount of love in your heart. It will give you such a nice feeling. And never mind, you say, see, it is the people who are positive that makes the world go round. Negativity gives you nothing except heartburn and gas. Yeah, really. Okay? It will give you ulcers in your stomach, jealousy. No, we all at CBSMS we are going to be kind to each other. We're going to love each other, and we are going to be united and happy. This is what we have. These are very difficult times, but you have to be grateful that the government of India and Karnataka has made these difficult times easy for us. We get everything we want, all the vegetables you want. The milk is flowing. It's a land of milk and honey, our country. Milk, curds, everything is available. You can have as much coffee as you want. You can make your ice creams with the milk and the cream. Everything is available. Fresh fruits, fresh vegetables. Why should we worry? No, don't keep any negativity in your heart, and stay positive, stay happy. I would like all my students to be tough, because, as I said, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. I think you have another class. I will say bye to you now. Yeah, I'll see you possibly tomorrow. Bye, class. Smile. Remember, I want that big smile from ear to ear. And smile from your heart. Your eyes should be twinkling when you smile. That is the kind of smile you want. Always pass a smile to each other. Instead of talking on the phone with your friend, just go on the video call so you can see each other and you can smile and feel, oh, I'm there. Keep the social distancing, but keep the social contact on the phone. We are humans. We need each other. Okay. Love you all. Take care. God bless. Jai Hind. Jai Karnataka.